This is the Vatican City, just 121 acres in size, yet home to one of the most powerful institutions in human history. Enclosed within its ancient walls lies a sovereign city-state and an archive hidden beneath its feet. It's got over 50 miles of shelves, some documents dating back more than 1,000 years. Most of it is completely off-limits. Only a tiny group of scholars can even apply to see it, and even then, access is extremely restricted. The requirements for access are as follows. 1. You have to submit a formal written request. 2. You have to provide your academic credentials, preferably doctorate degree or at least currently enrolled in one. 3. You need a letter of recommendation. And finally, if you've passed the background check, your access is not permanent and must be renewed annually. So naturally, people have started to wonder, are there secret gospels, evidence of alien life, prophecies too dangerous to reveal? In this video, we're diving into some of the most mysterious, controversial, and downright creepy things rumored to be hidden inside the Vatican Archives. In the year 1676, in a Benedictine convent in the town of Palma di Monte Chiaro, Sicily, something deeply disturbing happened. A 31-year-old nun named Sister Maria Crocifissa della Concezione was found on the floor of her cell, her face covered in ink, trembling, and clutching a letter written in a strange, indecipherable script. According to records from the convent, Sister Maria claimed the letter had been dictated to her by Satan himself. She said she resisted at first, but the devil overpowered her and forced her hand. The letter, now known as Lettera del Diavolo, is written in a completely unknown language, combining characters from Greek, Arabic, runic, and even invented symbols. For centuries, no one could translate it. Many believed it was the product of a psychotic break. Others feared it was something darker, an actual demonic communication. Then, in 2017, a team from the Ludum Science Center in Catania used code-breaking software they adapted from dark web decryption tools to analyze the script. What they found shocked them. The letter referred to God as a dead weight and a man-made creation. It said the Trinity was false, and even claimed that this system works for no one. Some of the phrases were chillingly nihilistic. One passage allegedly reads, "God thinks he can free mortals. This system works for no one." Though skeptics argue the message may have been a constructed language based on the nun's knowledge, she was reportedly intelligent and multilingual. Believers see it differently. They say this letter wasn't just a delusion, it was a message not meant for human eyes. While a copy of the letter is now displayed at the Convent Museum in Palma di Monte Chiaro, some researchers believe the Vatican took possession of the original or related materials and sealed them away in its apostolic archives. The Vatican has actually made public statements about extraterrestrial life. In 2008, Father José Gabriel Funes, then head of the Vatican Observatory, made headlines when he said in an interview with the Vatican newspaper L'Osservatore Romano, "It is possible, even probable, that there are intelligent beings in space. This does not contradict our faith, because we cannot place limits on the creative freedom of God." This was a shocking statement because it opened the door to the idea of non-human intelligent life not being a threat to Christian theology. He even compared alien beings to angels. Just as there is a multiplicity of creatures on Earth, there could be other beings, even intelligent ones, created by God. Why would the Vatican be preparing the public for this idea unless they already believed it was inevitable? Now here's where it gets mysterious. Over the years, whistleblowers and fringe researchers have claimed the Vatican has actual documentation of UFO encounters. One rumor involves secret Vatican archives related to the 1954 Eisenhower meeting, in which President Eisenhower is alleged to have met with extraterrestrials. Some claim Vatican representatives were present or briefed. Others allege the church recovered medieval accounts of sky chariots, glowing orbs, or beings descending from the heavens, but deemed them heretical and locked them away. There's even speculation that the Star of Bethlehem might have been a celestial event, or a UFO, and that internal church files explore this possibility in private. While none of these documents have been publicly released, what we do know is this. The Vatican has an internal group of theologians tasked with exploring the doctrinal implications of extraterrestrial life. Vatican officials have met with NASA scientists and SETI researchers in closed-door events, discussing how religion would respond to first contact. Many believe the Vatican is quietly preparing for disclosure, the day humanity learns we are not alone. Whether through science or contact, if that day comes, billions of people may turn to religion for answers. And when they do, the Vatican may already have a theological blueprint ready. Because if life exists beyond Earth, the Church will need to explain how salvation, sin, and God fit into a universe far bigger than we ever imagined. Locked within the most restricted corners of the Vatican Archives, behind a mile of walls, under constant surveillance, are documents that don't just predate the Church. They predate Christianity itself. Ancient scrolls, tablets, and texts that may contain forbidden knowledge information that could rewrite the origins of religion, humanity, and even our understanding of the divine. Before the rise of Christianity, there were empires, priesthoods, and mystery cults stretching from Babylon to Egypt to Greece. These civilizations recorded their own spiritual truths, rituals, gods, cosmologies, and creation myths. The Sumerians spoke of sky beings called the Anunnaki, who descended to shape mankind. The Egyptians described divine beings who arrived from the stars to bring law and technology. The Greeks chronicled lost civilizations like Atlantis and titanic wars between gods. Researchers believe that the Vatican holds tens of thousands of documents that predate Christianity, written in languages like Aramaic, Demotic Egyptian, Etruscan, and even unknown or undeciphered tongues. Among the most whispered about items, the full texts of the Sibylline oracles, ancient Roman prophecies allegedly altered or hidden by early popes. Scrolls taken from the Library of Alexandria before it burned smuggled to Rome by early Christian scholars. Pre-flood texts, possibly from the Book of Enoch's original versions, that describe not just angels, but beings that interbred with humans and taught forbidden technology. Some conspiracy theorists even claim the Vatican possesses Atlantean or Lemurian writings recovered during secret archaeological missions. Whether you're a believer, a skeptic, or just curious, one thing is certain: the truth is in there. We just haven't been allowed to see it yet. If you found this fascinating, subscribe for more mysteries from history, science, and the strange corners of our world.